Megan Hicks of I Run Far, and I'm here in La Palma in the Canary Islands of Spain with Emelie Forsberg, ahead of the 2015 Transvulcania Ultramarathon. How's it going?
Good.
Yeah?
I'm happy to be here.
You said you just finished your 11th run of 2015.
Yep.
It's so early to race this distance.
Yes, it is. And yeah, I told you before that I changed my mind, that my plan was not to race it, to ease a bit more into the running season, but it just make my schedule easier later on in the season too. So I just do this to take pleasure and try to enjoy. And
well, I mean, you're back this year after a not so pleasurable year last year. Early in the race you fell and injured your hand.
Yes.
Sadly, like you have a scar from it, don't you?
The muscle was hanging out. I didn't realize it was so bad. I just kept running and I started to feel really bad, and then I hurted myself. Can we put a plaster on it? And they said, oh no, the muscle was like, it was rough, but it's okay.
You've had sort of dueling experiences with Transvulcania, a really bad hand injury and a win. So coming into the race this year, what goes through your head when you have two such emotionally different experiences?
I feel really like I cannot put any expectations on me, so I feel relaxed, because it would not be fair to myself to say that I can do well. I know that I'm strong. I feel super strong after the winter, but it is. I don't think that people realize that it is a bit hard to change. Actually, it might look easy on Kilian, and I could win 2 years ago, but it's not easy. So I will see how it goes. I will do my best.
I think a lot of your fans and fans of the sport look at people who convert from true winter sports to then summer sports, and they say, oh, how did they do it? You know, this is just their 11th run, or this is just their 3rd run, and you say it's not easy. How tangibly does it feel hard? Like, what's hard about it? Is it muscles? Is it mental?
Yeah, like my first run was the 2nd of April this year.
Okay.
It was on Mallorca, another island, Spanish island, and you just feel very heavy in the body, because you are super strong moving uphill, but it's not the bouncing, and like you don't move the legs so high, so you just feel heavy. And the flat is horrible because you don't have the speed, and yeah, I feel awkward.
Awkward.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of means that you might be mortal, because those are similar feelings that I think like normal runners have when they're trying to get back in after a break.
Yeah, sure. I'm not a runner in the winter. Like, absolutely not.
I want to ask you for a minute about your winter. First of all, congratulations on your win at Mezzaluma last weekend. It's a truly iconic ski mountaineering race, and you guys your team was the underdogs coming into the race, so a huge congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, when you sort of look back at how your winter of ski racing and just ski touring went, what are your thoughts on your winter?
I am super happy. This winter really took it to another level.
Okay.
I have always been fighting for good positions, like podiums, and yeah, but this year I felt much stronger. I felt like I had everything under control, and I could really see a change. I took a step up, and it was a pleasure. And to win this race, it was one of the biggest victories I have done, both in running and skiing. It was huge. I'm super happy for it.
Awesome.
Like, it made my year. Now I can just, I don't need to do anything more. I'm so happy.
If you need me, I'll be on one of those beach chairs. Yeah. When you look at your ski season, saying you took it to another level, is it skill set that came around? Is it just your fitness for schema? What felt better this year?
I think it's both, because it's a new sport to me, kind of. It's my 2nd year of racing in this level. Like before, I was a cross-country skier and a telemark skier. So going from telemark to randonnée, it is different for sure. So I think both I had more experience, and also I think I am physically a bit stronger, because some years of doing this makes you stronger. So
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, something else that you've been at for a couple of years is mountain running. And you're back at Transvulcania again, and you've got some races on your schedule this summer that are repeats. What keeps you coming back to sort of some of the same races over and over in the same style of summer play?
Yeah, I think it's First, I really like all of the skyrunning races. I like the atmosphere, and also because it's in a series. But then I also add new races because it motivates me. But all the races that I have been doing, it's because I want to improve, you know, and it's easy to do a race again to see if you improve. Or
I know one race when you look back on your season last year that you'd like to improve on in the future is Kima. No Kima this year, so you'll have to wait on that, right?
I know. Yeah, it was a pity. I had such a good time. I was like half an hour in front of the record. I felt easy, and yeah, it was a mistake, but that happens. I will be back there for sure.
Kima waits another year.
Yeah.
But maybe there are a couple races on your schedule this year that are different and that are maybe equally motivating?
Yeah, like Alaska, Mount Marathon. I'm so excited to go there. I'm really looking forward to go there. Yeah.
Is it stories Ricky Gates has told? Is it watching the videos online? What inspires you?
Yeah, both. Like Ricky has been talking so much about it, and then I started to announce that maybe I will go there if I get an entry, and I get a lot of message from Alaskan people and yeah, we're so happy that you come here. This race is amazing, and I'm really looking forward to it. And it's a bit short, so it will motivate me to train a bit shorter, not do these longer days that I love to do. So June is gonna be most focused on short training, which is nice.
But you also have just said that you're signed up you're planning to do all the races in all the skyrunning series.
Yeah.
The vertical K, the shorter distance, and then the longer distance. Yeah. So you are going to have to do some longer stuff in there too.
Yeah, I will, like this. I'm not prepared for this, and this will just be so I have the 3 races.
Right.
And then of course Tromsø, even if I'm organizing it, I will try to run.
Okay.
And the ice trail, the European Championship, and then Ultra Pyrenees, maybe the rapid I want to go back 3 years ago. I was new to this sport, and I wanted everything. And I didn't think about positions or recovering. I just did it for the pleasure. And I said to Greg, the team manager of Solomon, that I want to go back to have that feeling, not to think about results. I just want to do it. And he said, okay, we try. So I'm happy for that.
Well, and how about, because mountain running isn't just racing, what kinds of fun adventures or travels to go mountain running do you want to do this summer?
I want to spend some time in Norway.
Okay.
So me and Kilian are gonna drive up the car for Tromsø Sky Race, and we're gonna stop and do a lot of mountains in the way.
Okay.
And I want to go back to Nepal to see how everything was there after the earthquake. And I also have some really nice ideas to do with Solomon. It's a bit secret now, but it will be super fun. With only girls, so it's
with
awesome.
Only girls. Yeah, girls. All right. Well, best of luck to you this weekend. Every time I see you out there, I'm going to be looking at your hands to make sure they're still okay.
I'm going to start with books around the hand to protect me falling.
If anybody has any bubble wrap, just bubble wrap your hands.
Yeah.
Right? Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing you out there.
Thanks.
Thanks, Emelie.